Welcome back.
Well, that was kind of funny that you played that Iggy song because, you know, we do say that Iggy and Patty are a mother and a father, and we kind of went into that break talking about Patty, and now we're talking about, and then you played Iggy, and like, once again,
there's a reason for everything.
Anybody can send Patty Smith, my mommy, and Iggy Pop,
well, wait a minute.
Your daddy.
We're going to be doing a gig tomorrow, and we've got here in the studio.
Yes.
Introduce yourself, please.
Bill Pop.
Bill Pop, the inventor of soda pop.
P-O-double-P.
Yeah.
Right.
Love that. I love anything double.
Cousin of popcorn. And
Pop rock.
Tell us about this event where we're playing.
Poppy.
It's something that was going on for 23 years. It was what happened was my father died of a heart attack in 1986.
Sorry to hear
and
that.
I sort of make it a vow to do a benefit in his name every year. And I've sort of kept it going. It started out at CBGB's, you know, well, it's a benefit for the American Heart Association.
Yes, in memory of your dad.
In memory of my father, George Pop.
Pop.
Better known as Daddy Tapes, because the band was called the Tapes at the time.
Your band or your father's band?
No, mine.
Oh.
Okay.
See, the reason why it was Daddy Tapes, because he sort of kept the house and put up with everything. And,
Aww.
you know what I mean? Back in those days.
So does Pop have anything to do with, is that your real last name?
Yeah.
So your dad was a Pop?
My father was George Pop.
And he was your Pop?
My father.
Aww.
Yeah.
That's why it's two P's, double
right.
Pop.
I guess it was originally a German name.
Oh, so it was like Popschweiz.
Yeah, something like the Bavarian, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, like, I think my family came over like 1860-something or 70-something.
Wow.
But the house I live in was actually built by my great-grandparents.
Here in America?
In College Point, Queens.
Holy cow. They didn't need a covered wagon to go there, though, right?
No.
Wow.
1904.
So who's going to be at this show tomorrow?
Let's see. It kicks off with this Sounds of Ireland.
Okay.
And our guitar player is going to do a solo set of his own tunes next.
What's
Jerry
his name?
Barnes.
Uh-huh.
And then it's Annie Hussick, who actually used to...
We know Annie.
Right.
Annie is who...
Well, Annie was our guitar player back in 1987.
Wow, Annie
and
looks
86.
so young,
and he was,
man. I don't know what
she started out in 86, but she was in the band when my father passed on, and my father loved her.
So
the
you
world
have
of
a
her.
special connection with Annie.
Right.
And
that's why,
Annie is who brought us to you, so now we have a special connection.
That's why, if you notice, Annie will do the benefit every year.
I see.
Then after Annie is Lenny Kaye.
Yes.
Lenny Kaye.
And then a band called Commercial Interruption.
Okay.
They're from out of
Lenny Kaye,
that's what we want.
Lenny Kaye. Lenny Kaye's
Interruption. Who do I know?
I mean, Lenny Kaye's Patti Smith's guitar player.
Oh, right, of course.
And which I'm so glad to have
my father.
Lenny. Yeah.
Sorry, B, but I got to do this.
Go for it.
My dad used to be a drummer, and he went by the name Lenny Kaye. And I've met Lenny Kaye and told him that he took my dad's name. Yeah, my father was in a band called the Jelbs.
Yeah, but Lenny, that's his real name
I know
Lenny
it is,
Kaye, right?
but my dad used to go by Lenny Kaye.
Wow.
Yeah.
What was that your
50s.
father's real name?
His last name started with a K, so they shortened it. Yeah.
How do you spell it?
He spelled it, I don't know if he spelled it like Lenny, Kaye, or what, or if he just went Lenny. I'll have to ask my dad how he spelled the K, but I remember Lenny Kaye once played at an event with me, and my dad was like, Lenny Kaye, that was my name. Yeah.
Well, you know, there was another Bill Pop floating around years ago. There was a jazz play, and how I found out about it when I put my... See, the name of the band was called The Tapes, and when it started out in 81, we auditioned CBs and played Folk City back then and all that stuff.
Right.
But when the original group broke up in beginning of 86, when I put it back together, it came out as Bill Pop in the Tapes. 'Cause I was a writer anyway, and like a guy who financed it.
So I see you have a CD here. Is there a song you'd like us to play off of your CD?
Yeah. Well, we're going to get to that in a second. Hold on. Who else is on here, on the bill here tonight?
Oh, yeah.
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, yeah.
March 12th at Kenny's Castaways.
Yes.
Well, it's BR and Time Bomb. There's really kind of like a R&B kind of rap type of thing, but we're a very good band. Then after them is us, Bill Pop and the Tapes, and then Ruby.
That's us. So we follow you?
Ruby?
Oh, my God. You're opening for us? Oh, my God. I feel so fabulous.
Unbelievable.
And we are...
What time do we go on?
The headlining
Ruby
band.
go on?
You go on at midnight.
Midnight.
All the cool people are.
That's right. Yeah, and we're the headliner,
What's the cost
obviously.
to get in?
$5, and that money goes to the American Heart
That is
Association.
hilarious that you said $5, because do you know yesterday someone said to me,
well, so it's like a
is it
suggested donation.
$25 to get into that place? Because people thought that I was asked yesterday at that ASCAP conference that they knew Lenny Kaye.
I didn't go to that, by the way.
I did. It was cool.
Any good?
It was good. I love everything.
Did they have a regular party?
They had a huge party after, but I bolted after I went
What
to
time
my
was the
medical
party
Wait a
after?
minute. Is this the annual ASCAP?
Yeah, it was the first time ever in New York City.
Oh.
No. They always had an ASCAP party. But it was the first time
no,
they made it
they
up.
had a whole day, a
Right.
whole few. Yeah, Rob Thomas, he was cute.
What time was their ASCAP party?
It was last night.
Yeah.
It was like after the whole thing. I don't know, like 7ish, 6, 7.
See, I should have went to
I
that.
can't believe I didn't know
Oh,
about this.
I knew. I didn't go.
went,
You're talking about the
fell
annual
into it.
event where they announce like
I don't know, but I went and I
the,
met.
the earnings and all that stuff for the year. and
I
all
don't know. I'm BMI.
What did you
so
do
like
there?
I fell into
What did
the-
you do there? Were you
I
listening?
schmoozed. Of course I did. I met very interesting people, and I got people potentially to come on our show, and I schmoozed and met and had a good time and ass-capped around, you know? I'm a BMI person,
All
so
right,
like I
so-
kept my mouth shut.
Okay, so Ruby goes on at midnight. It's a
Ruby goes on at
$5
midnight.
suggested donation. What do they get for their $5? Do they get a drink? Do they get
No.
peanuts?
No.
Any
It's
They
What's
get
the benefit?
entertainment. They
What's
get
the benefit?
entertainment, and they give to the Cancer Society.
I'm not sure if this
Which
thing
is
is
a really nice
Got
thing.
it.
And
No,
look,
it's on.
look,
Oh, it
and
is.
look
Can
at
everybody
that.
hear
And
Bill-
I have
can
my
everybody hear
lovely
Bill?
hearts.
Okay.
Should I wear my hearts tomorrow? For
Sure, why not?
Yeah, it's for the Heart Association. Yeah, exactly.
We're looking forward to it.
Cool, man.
Absolutely.
So you've got some music there?
Here we go, mister.
What
Yeah.
are we listening to, Bill?
Whichever. Well, I don't know what track you're
Can
gonna
I
play.
just tell you
Whatever
one little
whatever
silly...
you want us to play.
I don't know. Play. Play the second track,
Okay,
Perfect Idiot.
What's it called? Perfect Idiot?
Yeah, why
Tell us
not?
about this song real quick. What's it about?
It's about someone I used to be with, and I wrote it for.
And is she a perfect idiot?
No, I'm the perfect idiot.
Oh, that's so humble of you.
All
That's nice.
Okay, so let's take a listen.
Perfect idiot.
Drew, can you hold that note, those notes till after the song?
Absolutely.
All right, you got it. Here we go.
Although we've only met, I want to tell you everything. Speaking quicker than my lips, my words will sound like gibberish. If I seem insecure, it's just that I want you to want me. With eyes